Hey everyone! As you might have noticed, this video is uploaded on April 1st, which is a subtle reference to my upload rate, which is also a joke. First game we are taking a look at this month is Cosmodread, a VR roguelike horror survival game. In this game you are stuck on a spaceship and you must find your way out by exploring, surviving and fighting your way to safety. And dying a lot, most likely, since it's a roguelike game. The game is out right now and it has great reviews already. It is currently out on PC VR and Oculus Quest. Second game we are taking a look at this month is Floor Plan 2, a comedy-inspired puzzle/escape room game. In this game you are at your first day at work and you gotta run a tiny errand. And you gotta take the elevator to the building to get whatever you need to get. Except the elevator also happens to be a gateway to other dimensions, which will have you solve puzzles and various riddles to make your way past these floors, which are filled with bizarre creatures and plenty of weird jokes, apparently in languages you can't understand because they don't speak English. The game is a very friendly and funny art style, and on Reddit I saw that this game has a very cool inventory system because you have to pull your underwear over your head to access it, which I think is pretty original. Definitely haven't seen that before. The game is out right now on PC VR and Oculus Quest. And game number 3 on the list this month is Starcaller, which is another puzzle game, except it's a little bit different. It describes itself as a fast-paced puzzle game with a focus on speed. And in this game you have to restore a temple before the night falls, which you do by solving various puzzles. And when the night comes you have to send as many star fragments back to space as possible. The art style and the game itself looks very nice and dreamy, and it definitely looks sort of Indiana Jonesy with all the weird symbols and stuff. I definitely think it's a very cool concept, especially that you can compete against friends in a puzzle game by how quickly you can solve puzzles and how many fragments you can send back to space, which is pretty unique, I think. Anyways, the game is coming out April 2nd, 2021 and only on PC VR. And next up is a game that I am required by law to support. It is Traffic Jams. In a world without traffic lights, it is your job to direct the traffic and avoid road rage and car accidents. You can rise through the ranks in the career mode and become world's best traffic controller. Sounds boring? Well, there's some interesting variations, such as natural disasters, monsters, aliens and meteorites, as you do. The game can be played solo, but it also has a really cool party co-op mode with up to 4 non-VR players. The non-VR players can use a phone app to direct challenges and traffic and all sorts of weird stuff at the VR player that they have to solve on the spot to succeed. I think this is a very original concept, and it definitely seems like a lot of fun to play. The game will be out on April 8th, 2021 on PC VR and Oculus Quest. And up next we have Forest Farm. Do you like Stardew Valley? Because I definitely do, and that's why I kind of like this game. It looks like a very chill VR farming simulator, and it definitely has a cutesy little art style. And it literally seems to take the Stardew Valley concept and port it over to VR. And I would definitely like to see more games like that, where you can actually just sort of build something up and maintain something and just sort of relax. This game might be a little rough around the edges, but I definitely think this is something more games should definitely be doing. Maybe it's not your taste, maybe you are more of a fan of explosions and stabbing, but I can also enjoy growing some plants. You can buy and sell products, and you can also craft stuff, obviously. The game is coming out April 15th, 2021 and only on PC VR. And game number 6 this month is Maskmaker, a game I'm pretty excited for. It is from the studio behind the award-winning game A Fisherman's Tale. It looks really cool and dreamy and pretty mysterious if you look at the art style and trailers. In this game you will travel to various dimensions and you'll have to craft masks to blend in with the local culture and be able to solve various puzzles, and by doing that you can unravel the very mysterious storyline that this game is tempting us with. You can also on the way explore some really quite beautiful environment, and yeah, so far from what I've seen the game looks really polished, and it seems to make some great use of VR with some cool interactions. The game will be out on April 20th, 2021 on PC VR and PlayStation VR. And next up at number 7 we have Stones of Harlath, another VR roguelike game which seems to be getting more popular these days. This game also has a really cool art style. It looks very retro and pixelated, but it's still all 3D and VR, and it actually looks quite crisp. I don't know how they did it, but I think it's actually really original. The magic in this game is also pretty cool because to cast magic you'll have to draw runes with your controller, which definitely makes great use of VR. The game has you go on various quests, and I kind of really want to try it because of the great atmosphere, art style, and I like me some medieval style stabbing. The game will be coming out April 22nd, 2021 on PC VR. And next up we have Unbinary, another game with a very unique art style, because this one is completely hand painted in Oculus Quill. And somehow it does give me Portal vibes, but that's probably just because of the color usage and the shapes they're drawing up. This game also has a really interesting storyline, because a super AI built to rule the world has to be checked before going in duty, and that is obviously your job. To do that you have to solve various puzzles, complete repairs and unravel the story. It looks kinda like it could have a very dark ending or a good ending. The AI is also very sarcastic apparently, which I can definitely appreciate, and which also adds to the Portal vibes I'm getting. The game is out right now and only on PC VR. And up next we have Doom 3 VR, which is very interesting because a couple weeks ago we got Doom 3 on the Oculus Quest, but that was a community mod effort by Dr. Beef, and now there is an official port for the PlayStation VR, which is good news for the PlayStation VR users. But yeah, this is just the full Doom 3 game ported to VR for PlayStation. Of course there are some limitations in this version compared to the Quest, because you have no 360 tracking with PlayStation VR, so you can't completely turn around and maintain good tracking. But the game can be played with the PlayStation Move aim controller, which definitely adds to the immersion. The graphics are simple enough to work and run well in VR, as was shown by the earlier Oculus Quest port. And the game is still pretty scary, because this is one of the more scary Doom games. There's not much else to say. There's various comfort options, and it's just Doom, you know? It's just always good. It is out right now for PlayStation VR. And finally, the last game on the list this month is OceanCraft, a game that's been out on PC for a bit but is now also making its way over to Oculus Quest. It is basically a VR version of the game Raft, which is an ocean-based survival game. In this game you too can collect stuff from the ocean, craft, build your own base, fish and grow plants on, you know, a floating base, which is pretty cool. The game can be played alone or with 4-player co-op, which definitely sounds the most fun here. And it's definitely nice to see more and more games being ported to Quest via App Lab by Oculus. The game is in early access right now. You can pay for that. There's also a free demo available, and it is currently only coming out on the Oculus Quest because the PC version is already here. And that was it for this month. I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded more in the past couple weeks, because I've once again been very busy and it's sometimes hard to find the motivation to sit more behind the computer and make more videos. But I'll definitely do my best. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys, hopefully, in the next one.